name. I updated it to say that I'm playing a Paladin right now, because I'm playing a Paladin right now. But we are live, we should be.
Okay.
Double checking and making sure it's working and named the correct thing before I go jumping in.
Yep.
Still says warrior, even though I changed the name. All right. I'll change it again. That'll do. All right, I see myself jumping around in Orgrimmar as a dwarf. How about you?
Definitely not a dwarf.
All right, great. Let's go ahead and go to Ajkahet.
Okay.
We're level 78. You know what I didn't do before we started was grab a drink. That's okay.
Grab a drink.
Oh yeah, I got this
Hydrate.
insanely long load time, huh?
For no reason, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so fast. I beat the load screen back. Sorta.
I know, and we don't even have any add-ons. It's like, what's
You
taking so
know,
long?
it's just alpha servers are slow. That's how they go.
I had to stop to feed a chubby kitty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he does need to be fed.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so whenever you're ready on these 3 quests, I won't share them just in case they bug anything out. The only quest I remember in this zone that
see where they are because their markers are so transparent.
yeah, that is something I haven't loved. As they call them, quest bangs for quests you've completed already on your account. Being basically transparent is a little weird. It's hard to read, I think is how I'd put it.
I mean, are they trying to tell me that I never have to do that quest again on another character?
Well, that may be the case, in which case, cool, but I don't know what I would do instead. Well, I think it's probably the same way as it is in Dragonflight, where you can, once you finish the campaign completely on one character, you can do whatever you want to level, but because we haven't finished the campaign completely, you're not showing us on these quests.
I wasn't. I could not pick them up.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah,
Everything's going well so far.
I had to go away from the NPCs, and then once I did, I could pick them up.
Great.
Yep, bizarre. There's still one that I need to pick up. Maybe you can share it. The NPC keeps bugging.
He keeps phasing out on you?
Yeah. He keeps, like... He's becoming a cloud of fire, and then also
This is interesting. So I'm...
Which one are you working on?
I'm working on Heroes Never Die, but I'm spec to Herald of the Sun, and my Word of Glory is supposed to be replaced with Eternal Flame, but then it isn't working correctly. I'm in combat. All right, cool. Yeah, it's just not working right. Huh. All right, then.
I interrupted that.
Yeah.
But it didn't interrupt it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've got some talents that are bugging. A few. There we go. Now it's working.
On some spells that show as interruptible. Yikes.
Great. Looks like these wounded Arrow Knights being rescued is not shared as well.
Well.
Oh well.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm playing an Earthen Dwarf, as you can see, and the reason I chose to play an Earthen for this, aside from the sweet female dwarf beard, is in the character selection screen, the description said that one of the racials allows you to remove debuffs, and that had not been the case in the initial unveiling of Earthen Dwarves.
Oh.
They're the only dwarf race. They're finally available to Horde, a dwarf race, so you can remove bleeds and curses and magic dispels and stuff. And then they didn't give that to Earthen. So when I saw that, I was oh, sick. So super excited. They changed it. And then I log in, I get my bars set up, I look at the racial. Nope, it's just a lie. It's just a lie on the character screen. They're lying.
So these Arrow Knights are not shared?
Doesn't seem to be the case, no. That racial That's my racial.
You're
And
really
it,
far from me at the
it
moment.
did
I thought you
no
were working on
damage.
this quest, and then you went to a different.
Well, there weren't any monsters to kill on that side of the area. I got a kitty
I
cat
was
slithering
resting at
around
night,
between
so
my
I'm
legs
feeling
here.
lost.
He wants outside. Now. Well, the door's locked, little man. Hold on. He's being very sweet. He's on his best behavior. For once.
Okay, it interrupted the poison, but this says it's interruptible. Yeah, okay, yours is interrupting it.
But your
Mine
interrupt
didn't.
is not interrupting?
Nope.
Fascinating.
Don't turn that quest in early. We know what happens when you do that. Don't turn
Oh,
that in.
stuff bugs out? Yeah. Cool. Alright.
See, the issue with this random healing rain thing is, yeah, there are a lot of healing rains, but are they in a good place?
Maybe. They might be. It's not
Sometimes.
impossible.
The issue is they're where we're standing. So like sometimes if they choose you, then great. Then I'll be doing damage to the mobs. If they don't choose you, then I won't be doing damage to the
Yeah.
mobs. You see the issue?
Yeah.
So they can really, I mean, I guess I just need to stand closer and more in melee.
Oh boy, so
Yay!
even more need for melee comp for Resto Shaman. Well, good, great. I am liking Herald of the Sun. I'm not liking the weird bits of like lag that I'm having, but you know, that's just how it goes. Herald of the Sun's pretty nice though. Red
There's
Pally in
also
general is
the
actually
issue
pretty
of not
nice.
being able to control it, so hopefully it'll recast soon enough that you can get use out of it wherever your party moves to. Like, you started over here and I had cast it, so it casts Healing Rain over here where I'm standing, like right here. And then you moved over here, and so the other Healing Rain was just sitting there doing nothing. You know, pretty much like Healing Rain is right now, but
Yeah. Well, yeah.
it'll cast more on a shorter cooldown.
Oh, I'm
So
getting
there's that.
attacked. I'm getting attacked. It wasn't firing Wake of Ashes for a while there. For some reason. I kept hitting it and it just wouldn't go off. Took
I
like
gotta
3
rescue some
tries.
more guys.
Yeah, I need to rescue 3 more guys, and I need to get bleached bones and a scrap of weathered fabric. Alright, the bleached bones are right where I'm pinging. And, the fabric, who knows?
It's the one that's hanging from the
Oh, yeah,
foot.
that's right.
Spoiler alert.
Fabric spoiler location. Fabric alert. Fabric location spoiler? I'll learn how to speak English at some point.
There's a question in the chat.
I have tested Eldrazi Reaver. I thought it was better than I expected. I really, really liked it for Havoc. I thought it was okay for Vengeance. But I really, really liked it a lot for Havoc. But I like the Glaive build for Havoc, and I think that Glaive is kind of never really thematically made that much sense as something to build around for Vengeance, to me. Oh, maybe the reason it feels so laggy is just that I have, like, negative haste. It's not just that, but, you know. No, we haven't done a Demon Hunter video yet. That's definitely on the list. You know, there's a lot of classes on the list, but we've gotten through, what, half of them? Monk, DK and Warrior. Pally's probably next.
Yeah.
The bleach, what is it? The fabric is right here. I cleared this out already.
We're kind of splitting our time too because we also have the Path of Exile channel now, so
Yeah. Path of Exile season's slowing down a bit though. We don't hand all these in at the same time. Interesting. Or in the same location, I mean. This one goes over here, and then the other two are completely in another direction. All right, that's fine. Okay, yeah,
Pick
this
up.
is the quest. Yeah. This is a quest where you have to pick up this, like, light buff, and then you run into all these mines and blow them up, and it takes, like, 5 seconds. Pretty good quest, as
The
long as you
best
know what
quest
to
I have
do.
ever done.
Yeah, but it's weird because you just did a quest where you kill 12 Nerubians, and then you do this quest, you immediately get a quest to kill 12 Nerubians in the area. It's like a follow-up to a quest of killing 12 Nerubians is to kill 12. It's,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, the prot change to sanctification or whatever it is to make it so that um, consecration lasts just for 4 seconds after you leave it is like it's night and day. Prot Pally is like good now. All the rest of the changes, they mainly just shuffled the talents around, kind of shuffled all the connections around. There are a couple of buffs, but nothing game changing for Prot Pally in terms of like actual massive buffs, except for that one. And that one is so huge that that's really all it took for me to be totally on board. My god. I mean, Wake of Ashes just does so much damage, and this talent right here, Radiant Glory, makes it so that you no longer have Avenging Wrath. You just get random and Wrath procs, random Wings procs
See,
whenever you spend
who
Holy
is over
Power.
here? Who's over here? No one.
I don't
No one is
know.
over here.
Well, random Wings procs, and then whenever you cast Wake of Ashes, you get a guaranteed Wings for like 12 seconds. Pretty sick. Red is so fun right now.
Surging Totem is placing Healing Rain in areas where no allies are standing.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, we had to know that was coming.
Again, who's standing over there? Who's up there on that cliff? No one. No one is up there on that cliff. Oh, yeah.
This synergizes so nicely with Herald of the Sun. This is a very fun spec. I thought it was very lame when I first saw it, but I really like it now. Just like constantly blasting everything with fire damage over time. Very different for Ret to be like this dot machine, but it works. Oh, I wasn't anywhere near that.
Yeah, you were. You were right on top of it, just like you were also standing up that cliff.
Oh yeah, sure.
Obviously. Yeah, these markers are, they just need to pick a different color for them. Just pick a different color. Make them green or something. Like, we don't have any green quest markers. Make them green.
That's
like,
right.
We already did this. It's a go. Also, she's just flying. Oh no, did I DC? Oh,
I don't.
I didn't.
You don't think so?
Oh.
Okay, now we go into the pit. Down, down, down into the pit.
Yeah.
Oh, before she leaves, before you hand it in, look at her. She's
pretty cool.
She's like half elf, half orc, half bug. Stop looking at me.
3 halves?
Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to get her to stop looking at me, and she won't.
Why?
I'm just trying to look at her from all around. She looks like an orc elf bug.
She's pretty cool. She kind of looks like a avatar, like a Navi avatar.
A little bit. Got a little bit of that Navi avatar, but with like orc face.
New
not
type of orc coming?
That's right, but she's not like 14 feet tall like a Navi, so... Alright.
What is she, though? Is she a...
She's something. She's a new type of race that I've forgotten the name of already that's in this zone. That people are really happy about and are speculating that she's gonna, that they're gonna be a new playable race. Just like, for sure, the snakes from BFA are still... They're gonna be a playable race any day.
She has more of a chance because she's humanoid looking, so...
Yeah, that's true. Turtles are gonna be a playable race any day now, I'm sure of it.
I don't think that's happening, but... Okay.
I mean, Volpera did actually wind up being a playable race, and that was the one that people were mainly speculating about, so... I cannot put into words how upset I am that they put dwarves in for horde and then did not give them the normal dwarven racial. The only reason you play dwarf, who wants to be 4'8"? You do it because you can be immune to bleeds. I know I'm wasting a lot of holy power. There's a lot of lag. Feels very squishy. You know what? Maybe the custom lag tolerance variable got set back up to 400 millisecond ping, because I think that's the standard amount, right? We missed a lot of the Nerubian extractors on the way out of here. I think we actually need to back up a little bit and get some of these things along the way. No, I fell in the hole. I can't even reach it either because I'm so short. Oh, no. I literally up to there we go. Okay, I got it from here finally. Now you beat me. I will admit that I like their the jewel ram.
Are you taking the boat out?
No.
I like that boat.
That is a cool looking boat, but no.
This thing is fucking me up.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that mount a lot, I have to admit. And I actually do think the earthen look good. It's just, what an absolute miss if this is what they give them for their racial, and then this is it. They're going to commit to this stupid Azurite Surge thing that does no damage. The old, sort of like the Azurite Beam power from BFA. Kinda.
Yeah, we didn't need to go back down. There are a ton of these.
Yeah, you're right. There are a lot of them out here. Like, on this side. Okay. Well, I didn't know. Man, this is hitting so much harder than Fury Warrior was doing this place yesterday. That's concerning. I ran into that issue with Fury Warrior and, like, both DK DPS specs, where they just did absolutely no damage to a lot of the monsters, to the point where, like, I was wondering if something was wrong with my gear. That's a great question.
Nowhere. Casted
Is it casting it under the ground, maybe? Okay, there it goes. Let's hold on. Let's take a look at it. What's it thinking about doing? Okay, so yeah, it's a good idea that's not working well. What do you know?
Under the ground.
Well, they've never had any of those before, so first time jitters.
Yes, we've never had any problems with any spells that required ground targeting whatsoever.
Yeah, or
everything has been totally great.
Or totem or minion AI ever bugging out. That also never happened. No, so we're fine. Happened. It's, you know, first time for everything.
Yeah.
I am really, really digging the Herald of the Sun, just top to bottom, T to B.
Wait.
We're at the wrong exit, but we can just fly around. We can just fly around. It's faster than walking back through the cave, I think.
What?
Ah! I think I hit my space bar there at the last second. Yeah, that was pretty quick. Fear the Old Blood. Good Bloodborne reference. Alone in the Dark.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's true. There's still a lot of things that, like, I think the most obvious thing for Mountain Thane that I can't believe isn't in is, like, there's a proc that sometimes when you lightning strike, you'll get an avatar proc. And this seems like the most obvious thing in the world to me. When that happens, you should get struck by lightning. Seems obvious, right? You get struck by lightning and turn into the avatar or the storm or whatever. Duh. And no, nothing. You just sort of randomly get large. Oh yeah, this is the quest where we become friends with a little spider. Hi, little spider. I like this guy. This little spider's good.
There will be no interruptions on Ascension Day.
All right, on to the next. What do? We go to the
On
bridge.
next.
Yeah. Oh, we go to the bridge and we get ambushed. That's it. I mean, Rep Alley is ridiculous. I didn't think Arms Warrior was hitting quite hard at this point yesterday. Like, I thought Arms completely lived up to what I wanted out of Warrior, but Fury was just doing... I would hit Rampage and the monster would take like 4% of its health from a
Yeah,
Rampage.
and
Just like a
that's
normal guy out in the world. Not acceptable.
Be there in a moment.
Yep. God, Heroes of the Storm. I actually liked that game a lot more than League of Legends for like a brief couple of days. Alright, time to become friends with the Great Queen Spider. Gotta ask her a bunch of questions. That's how you become friends with people. Demand a bunch of information about them. Tell me about yourself. Tell me about your inner forces. Tell me about the Ascended. Yeah, alright, now we're friends. Good. That's how I've always made friends in the past.
Interrogate them. That's how you become friends.
Yeah, I mean, that's how we became, like, that's how we got to know each other, was I showed up and I just started screaming a bunch of questions at you, and you answered them in a panic, and then that was it. Hold on. I gotta get on the Divine Steve again. Oh, you know what? He looks pretty great. I like this guy a lot. That's a good mount model. Yeah, everything's really shaping up to make me want to play this terrible new dwarf race, except for the racials, which are just so bad. Also, some of them aren't working. Like, I like this one right here, this passive. You're permanently well-fed, but you can't actually eat food. You use ingest minerals to consume a gem, and that'll change the buff, so you can just be permanently well-fed. I like that a lot. That's actually pretty good. Doesn't work at all. Right now, you eat food.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Caught up. I'm going to turn it.
All right, great. I'm eating food currently. I want to get my well-fed buff that I'm supposed to have permanently. A lot of these racials I feel like don't work. I mean, some of them, even if they did work, who cares? 100% additional exploration experience. So, like, when you explore an area and you get 500 experience for flying through the Barrens, now you get 1,000. I'm making a face. I don't even have words for it. I'm just making a face. That's a good question. Let's take a look at some of the racial stuff. Come here. I need to flirt with you, lady. You're just a regular troll? Boring.
Flirt with the queen.
All right, I'll flirt with the Great Queen Spider. I am a female.
Called you a little morsel.
Okay, classic male Tauren flirt. Just sort of kick the ground a little bit, toe the ground a bit. All right, let's look at some more stuff. Slash clap. Oh, wow. Very excited clap. Clap, clap. Dance. All right.
What?
Yep, we're doing a little bit of step dancing that isn't really working all that well because my boots are too large. I need to be like in a much
You look like a panda, but you're a dwarf.
Yeah, I'm a female dwarf, hence the beard.
Yeah, you look like a panda.
All right.
Like you move like a panda.
I do move like a female panda. I assume it's the female panda rig. Let me try dropping down to maybe a slightly lighter armor set, like something that's not quite so heavy, clunky looking. Nope, still looks pretty ridiculous. And the legs are just absolutely clipping through everything. Okay, well, you know, I tried. Let's see, what are some other animations we can do? Cheer. That is a cheer. All right, what about cry? Yep. Slash doom. Slash threaten with the wrath of doom. No animation for that. Oh, okay. Rude. Slash rude. Up. Yep. Up yours. Let's see what else. Oh, boop. Boop. That's a point. That's not a boop at all. Imagine if I walked up to the cat and booped him like this. He would bite my hand.
Same. It's the same for troll. boop endpoint or
Yeah, slash cower. So, I mean, that's a pretty typical cower. It works pretty good.
looks scared.
Let's see, what else? I'm not getting any sound from any of these things, like slash joke. No, slash silly. Well, it's talking, but, you know, no sound is coming through yet. They don't have any sound in, I guess. Also, I don't know what that joke is, but that's a very efficient joke. 4-word joke. Whatever it is. Oh, let's do slash question. Okay. Any other emotes that you could think of? Roar, slash roar, of course. Yeah, shrug. Let's do shrug. Yeah, same as question. Roar's pretty good. Yeah, they pretty much look like dwarves. I will give them credit for the hair. I think the hair looks pretty decent. Hair's so hard to do in video games, and I think that what they've gone with for this, I think it works pretty well. Very, like, they're definitely very weird looking, but they're supposed to be. I mean, they're made out of rock, and they have beards. They're made out of rock, but then they decide to grow hair. I'm not going to worry about that. I can't stop thinking about it now that I've said it, but I'm just going to move past it.
I'm gonna wear things that cover my face if I play one of those. Anyways.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Do you want to investigate a possible druid sighting to the west of here?
Yes.
Okay, me too.
I wonder which druid was possibly
Oh, snap.
sighted.
It seems to be he's not a druid. He's one of those type of guys. Those sort of elf orcs. This one looks a lot more like an animal. Like a furry guy with flappy ears. And less like an orc than the female one did. She had orc mouth or orc face, but this guy doesn't have orc face. Yeah, he really, really does look like a Drustvar type of guy. All right, well, let's go ahead and go in. Okay, we have to rescue
a goblin.
A goblin.
Goblin.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get me off of Herald of the Sun as the way the spec currently plays. It is so nice. Yeah, I think I agree with that. High rebound. Yeah, I would agree. The male model does. I mean, it looks like a totally different species from the female. Yeah. The combination of the sun's avatar giving whenever you avenging wrath, you throw sunspots or whatever they're called. What are they called? Dawn lights. You throw dawn lights into nearby targets and you activate beams that cut through everything, and then radiant glory giving you guaranteed wrath every wake of ashes, so every 30 seconds, but then also just like randomly proccing avenging wrath all the time, and that working with those dawn lights. It's so nice. It's just proccing so much damage all the time. This is in these like higher level zones. This is the only class I feel like I've played that still shreds through everything just like they did in the first couple of zones. Because everything shredded through the first couple of zones, but then the last couple have been a lot more tanky.
Did you pick up the follow-up?
Intention. I have the same quest as you, I think. So yeah, I think so. Yeah, it is kind of similar to that dark transformation fire chain with your ghoul. I like this a lot. Except you get like up to 4 of them, I think. I think you get 4 dawn lights thrown around. Maybe you can have even more of them at a time. So at least 4 chains, which is pretty cool. I could see this wind up like being nerfed or something in some way. You know, that's how it always got. Wow, that is a. I'm finally able to see it. The Shadow Priest thing. What is that called?
Hang on.
Some sort of void circle thing. It looks super cool.
Oh, you're able to see it now?
Yeah, it looks super good. I will definitely be playing a little bit of Shadow Priest at some point in this alpha. Then
Says I'm in combat.
Herald of the
I
Dawn
don't
does kind of
know.
make more sense than Herald of the Sun. I mean, they're synonymous. They've made a couple of like questionable name decisions, I think, with some of the hero talents. I gotta heal here.
I'll heal you.
Thank you.
I was trying to change talents, but you being in combat was putting me in combat way over there.
Oh, good. I mean, I think the most questionable one for me, and I like the name, but it's clearly Druid of the Claw, Druid. Druid of the Claw, Druid.
It should just be like
just anything.
something else. I had an
Literally
idea, but I
anything
was like,
other
no,
than
that's
Druid
way
of the
too.
Claw Druid would work. Yeah. We don't need to kill that guy yet. I think he's part of a quest. Or maybe he's just a rare?
What
Oh, he's a
about
rare.
Master of the Claw Druid.
I mean, just
or
anything.
Wielder of
Aspect
the Claw
of the
Druid,
Claw.
or...
Claw Druid. Just Claw would be better than Druid of the Claw Druid. There's an entry into this little area below, and I think we walked past it right at the start. Shapeshifter would be good. I mean, also, I'm not really thrilled with how that spec is like currently playing. As always, it's fixable, but I'm not super thrilled with it right now. But that's beside the point. The name is just such a problem. All right, let's yap him up. My God, straight to the Shadow Realm. I swear there's a hole around here somewhere to jump into that these things. I can't find it. I thought it was right here. I thought it was right there, but it's clearly not.
Right here?
Yes, that's it. I like Master of Harmony. I don't like the name, actually, but I like Master of Harmony Brewmaster very much. Although, I will say... it's not as bad, but it is definitely running into the same Druid of the Claw Druid naming issue. But it is really good. Being able to like store up damage and then uncork it every time you hit Celestial Brew, and it doesn't have a cap on it, so you're not being compelled to hit Celestial Brew like on cooldown or anything. And also just, I mean, just getting a second charge of Celestial Brew is absolutely insane. Mushrooms. All right. I didn't like Shadowpan Monk at all on paper. I thought it really didn't make a lot of sense. And it still doesn't, but I have to say, just like actually playing it, it hit really hard. And that part of it felt good. It also had pretty good uptime on its main like.
If you could just stand in the healing rain, just
buff.
run around to wherever it
That's
might
where
be.
that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to draw these lines.
I'm not,
oh yeah.
I'm making fun of the fact that it's like.
Oh, the monsters aren't going to stand in the healing rain. Yeah.
Where will it be this time?
Who knows? Oh, right on top of the monsters. Excellent.
That's good. At least it did it that one time.
I mean, maybe they could do something with the healing rains, like make it cast them a little bit more often, even than 5 seconds, or make them have more radius. Maybe that's a talent worth developing. Give them like 50% more radius. Then give them vertical radius also. Make them into instead of a healing rain, how about a healing orb of wetness?
I have to stand in melee to make things good.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, definitely an issue
what
with.
Are we missing here? How do we get these chunks?
How do we get these chunks? Okay.
Chunks.
Don't know.
Not those.
I wasn't given
Not
any
those.
more insight into it upon reading the quest text. I thought for sure it'll make sense, and now I don't know. Yeah, definitely. I'm hoping for more rounds on the state of the monk trees currently, because like they made all these buffs to Brewmaster defenses, and make no mistake, they're good. The changes they make to Brewmaster's tankiness this week were really good. I could actually see Brewmaster be legitimately viable in Mythic Plus in the next expansion because of them. But they nerfed its damage, and its damage is already fine. I mean, it's currently being propped up in Mythic Plus by the tier set bonus, and it's currently being weighed down in Raid by the bad tier set bonus. So as soon as that goes away, I can mount in here?
Yeah, just ground
I
mount.
did not know that. But to nerf damage that is like already kind of underperforming is concerning.
Please. I would like to figure out this quest.
I mean, I'm trying. Are they down in these caves?
No.
Yes. Yes, they are.
No.
Yes.
No.
They are.
No.
Yes. They're these veins over here on the walls. All right.
No.
Yes.
No, they're not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I absolutely love.
I didn't see any in the other caves, though.
I don't know. I thought well, okay. I thought I saw mining veins in the other little holes, but now I'm thinking maybe they weren't mining veins. Maybe they were. Well, that's clearly an herb, and that's a pretty good looking herb. But yeah, I don't know.
Very cool looking herb.
Yeah.
Spore fused lure drop. Okay.
Yeah, I think that
rolls
is
off the
exactly
tongue.
what it is, Rebound. I do think that they're worried that the multiplicative nature of the current state of Master of Harmony would create like this crazy feedback loop where Brewmaster is both the tankiest and hardest hitting tank in the game, and like we've been down that road before, and it probably is better for one tank to not be the best at every single thing in the game. You know, like in Season 3 of Dragonflight Mythic Plus and the first half of Season 4. Or like Blood DK in Season 3 and Season 4 of Shadowlands Mythic Plus. But yeah, I really like being able to get like the tons and tons and tons of blackout kicks in a single kick or a single GCD as Windwalker. I always liked that talent as Mistweaver for the like one time I ever played Mistweaver to do the Mage Tower. And not in here by the look of it.
I'm done.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize I hit 25 off the last one, but that is it. I can't remember what that talent is called. So, Training of the Monastery, I remembered it. Very fun. Being pulsed into combat by walking around in this area.
Yeah, let's just ride out.
Alright, I will.
We've been in here for over 15 minutes.
An hour? Yeah, I agree. Oh, I can't fly?
Like it's actually been 10, I think.
You can walk but not fly? What is this cave?
I said you can ground mount in here.
What is this hellscape?
So faster than running.
I don't know if that's true. Nice. Oh yeah, that feels pretty good. That is a pretty hard-hitting Hammer of Wrath. 300,000 damage Hammer of Wrath, not even a crit. Let me fly, please, I beg. In combat.
Just ignore it. It'll drop off.
Alright, we helped this guy. So we were talking about it last night. It seems pretty clear. Campaign Weaver's Gift. You want to go do that?
Yeah, let's do campaign first, then we'll go do the other.
Yeah, so it does seem like, as things are currently tuned, you're going to need to do basically all of the side quests in every zone to be able to hit max level. This is kind of how it was. I feel like it was like this in Shadowlands. I remember we skipped a couple of quests in one of the Shadowlands leveling in the alpha sections, and then we had to like, oh, that bug is still there.
Oh god.
Yep.
Oh god.
We had to spend like an hour just leveling, grinding guys to be able to continue the campaign and
by
go to
guys, he
Revendreth.
means we were out in the middle of a field in Ardenweald, pulling things and killing them, like
Yep.
classic style.
Yeah.
Outside
It was
a
very
dungeon.
classic WoW.
It was
And it was
very
bad. And then I think literally after we
terrible.
did that for like 2 hours or an hour and a half or something, so that we would be high enough level to continue the campaign in Revendreth, because you had to be whatever level it was. Let's say 78. I don't remember. You had to be whatever level, and we got to it, and then like, okay, tomorrow we'll log on and do Revendreth. And then the next day we woke up and they had made an alpha update where they fixed all the XP and pushed people to level 78. And like, all right, well, we had fun killing some guys, I guess.
Do we want to?
That is how it goes. What is the quest? Yeah, like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it.
2 quests actually.
Oh, from this troll guy, Grifta? No, Great Hexer Ohodo. Oh, thank you. What? These are right here? Let's just go ahead and do them and see what the whole deal is. Hopefully they're less.
Yeah, that other one sends us to the other end of the zone. So I was saying.
All right. Yeah, let's
whatever
save these
else.
people. Pretty good. I think if there's one thing I'm taking away from this talent tree, aside from just it being good, it's one of these talents here. Need to find it. This one right here. Yeah, when you cast Wake of Ashes, you get a guaranteed Divine Purpose proc. And that's even if you're not spec'd into it. And man, it just really makes me miss Divine Purpose. I know it's like mathematically bad right now for Prot and Ret, but I miss it. I want it to come back. The class was a lot more fun when you had like Divine Purpose to deal with. Even though I think it's more fun now, it was more fun too. Prot was definitely more fun when Divine Purpose was in play, more than it is now. Ret Pally, I don't know. It's pretty sick right now. I don't have anything that takes me in there yet, but I do have this dead guy over here to, I guess, find. I thought it was rescue, but it's just find. I found his corpse. Oh yeah, keep drawing that line between them if you would, please. Thank you.
Pretty cool looking.
What, the lines?
Yeah.
I agree. Hot damn. Alright, I haven't touched Templar yet. I'll suffer through some Templar, probably. It's honestly, it's pretty decent, but just... I do think Herald of the Sun is more better.
It lets you kill more gooder fastly.
That's right. Honestly, they're both pretty similar. Like, they're both based off of Wake of Ashes. One of them, you push Wake of Ashes, and then you do a bunch of damage passively. The other one, you push Wake of Ashes. Ah! That lag spike's back here again. And you push Wake of Ashes, and then you have a follow-up keybind that you push, and then that does damage. So, you know, not mechanically that different. I just like the beams. I like all the sun, fire stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna report the zone.
Good idea on the report here. It's definitely a little janky. One thing I think is interesting that I have noticed with this character, I don't know if you're able to see it, all of the jewels that are like arranged on my body poke through the armor. And I thought they would look bad, like they would clip badly, but actually they look pretty decent. Your mileage may vary depending on what piece of armor you're wearing, I suppose.
We have to go back in the whole console.
Okay. I'm just changing some transmog real quick. All right, back into the hole, you said.
Different hole.
Different hole. Got it.
Oh. So we're learning it's a zone of spider webs and holes.
It really is. There's so many caves and webs and stuff in here. I think I'm going the right direction. Oh, I see you. I see you fighting in there. Little shaman. That was a big hit. That was over 1 million. All right, that's pretty cool. I like that. And then, of course, there's nothing around here to blast with all of my Templar damage, but that's okay. I mean, I see that we're supposed to burn invasive fungal pods with an item, but I don't see any of them. Do you?
No.
Are they
I don't
outside
think
of this cave, maybe?
I think they must be, or something.
Well, that they don't think they're inside that wall. What do you think? Bugged quest?
It does say they're in the cave.
Hmm.
It literally says in
Yeah,
the cave.
in the cave. I see that. Take these
All right,
antifungal firebombs and torch as many fungal spore pods as you can in the cave. All right. Let's take a look and see if we can just see any
Yeah,
of them in here in the
Look
cave.
around, I guess.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna blast a Agaricus Festerbloom again.
Okay.
All right. Pretty cool.
Okay, there's a healing rain somewhere. Find the healing rain. This is
Where
like
did it go?
This is like one of those puzzle books.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't see it anywhere.
Who knows?
I feel like at this rate,
I still haven't seen a fungal pod anywhere other than that other one over there that was by Agaricus fungal breath or whatever, and that is a different kind of fungal pod than the one we're trying to burn. Okay, bugged quest.
Maybe it's a different cave.
You know what? I thought that, and I checked, and this is all one big cave structure. This is all the same one. This is where we just came in before. Okay, press F11 to submit an issue for this quest. Done. The fungal pods are not spawning. Boom. Bug submitted.
There's no other cave holes around here?
Not that
One
I
that's
see.
closer?
Well, as they said, duh
God.
cave.
Oh, God.
So I only know of the one. The one quest worked though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you want to go do Scrappy Straggler? You want to go find Finn Flarewind?
Okay, just
Yeah.
track. Head over there.
All right.
Message received. Now, shoot, little spider. You'll blow my cover. You. Over here.
I have a Templar's thing to blast something with. I need to do it. I gotta. There we go. I have to kill.
What's your story?
All right. Okay. We get to look at an area where some words appear. No, thank you. Skip over that.
Watch your back out there.
Flynn's running around. Strategic edge and force your way. Okay, this is the quest that bugged out when we tried to do it together, so let's see if it works this time. I bet it won't.
Being alive.
I'm gonna run around and kill all 8 guys, cause that quest at least worked together. Oh, mama. That's a pretty big hit. I do kind of like that. I feel like you get more random proc damage with the other talent tree, the Herald of the Sun, than you do with this one. This one is more like loaded up into a single burst, but honestly, they're both pretty decent. They're pretty similar. I think you get more healing with Herald of the Sun, which who cares about that? I'm not holy.
Yeah, who would play a healer?
Not me. Some kind of
Can't wait for comments
masochist.
about why I'm healing while
Sadist.
leveling.
One of those. One of them. Ah!
You know, because people can't try out different talent stuff while leveling.
That's right. Okay, so we killed the guys and that all worked fine. Now to both gather intelligence and not have any sort of bugs or issues.
Oh, okay.
That's right. My god. That is a lot of damage. And that's a 30-second burst window that you're able to do that on. 30-second burst window, and then with the capstone talent, you get another one of those burst windows every minute or so. Pretty good. Maybe 90 seconds. You get another one of those burst windows on top of every 30 seconds. Woo! Sheesh. We're in sheesh territory. Yep, it happened again. I am no longer able to complete this quest because you started doing objectives for it. Awesome.
I didn't start doing objectives.
I'm not saying I'm not making a personal attack on you.
No,
say,
I don't have any progress on it.
Oh, good.
I didn't start it because it bugged out last time.
All right. Well, you're showing as having the same level of progress as me. Great. Yeah, you gathered these scrolls right here. The ones right there. You gathered them, and you have credit for gathering them. So I wasn't able to gather them. Oh my god, this quest is great.
Oh, those are part of this quest.
Yeah,
I thought this one was just the Flynn's Blades part. Got
yeah.
it. Yeah.
When completing this quest in a party,
well, we don't even know if it's just party.
quest progress is not shared, but interacting with items makes them unavailable for party members. Quest broke. Quest broken. Fix, please. All right, there we go.
All right, let's head out to.
Oh, and then this is the one where you go in the cave. Okay, you know what? Yeah, see, now you're at 1 of 3, and I'm just dropping party. I'm gonna complete this quest on my own, because we just literally could not complete the quest together previously. I'll kill everything in this area for you. Hey, there we go. We got a free Templar thing, whatever it's called. Hammer of Light. Sure. Another... Oh, that's perfect, actually. It's a name, because it's like... The only other thing it could have been named would have been like something to do with hand. You know? Hand, light, hammer. Those are like the blessing, I guess. Those are like the 4 special paladin words that go into every single talent and ability. Well, that guy's dead.
What's in here?
Oh, a bunch of
Nothing.
cloth. All right. Okay, I'm grabbing the last Nerubian intelligence. You have all three and Finn's blades, and you're done
Nope.
with this quest?
Nope. I don't have number 3.
All right, well, then you need to drop the quest and do the same thing that I just did. You need to click this one here. You need to, like, drop the quest and then
No,
pick
I
it
was
back up
able to
from
click
Flynn.
this thing. I think I just missed one. I don't know
Nope.
where the other one
The
is.
other one outside probably despawned for you because I picked it up before you. I would drop it and pick up both of the ones that are in here and then go back out and pick up the ones that are out there. Let me grab this guy and see what happens with the racial spell. All right, let's try this out. That's it. That's all you got for a racial on a 2-minute cooldown that's empowered for multiple seconds? Like 15% health on a random mob out in the world? That's not very good. Yeah, I guess, you know, if they really aren't going to give this dwarf race a dwarf race, or a dwarf racial, I guess I'm just going to be sticking with Blood Elf, unfortunately. Underrated thing in this tree, 2 seconds extra on Divine Steed uptime that stacks with Seasoned Warhorse, so you get a Divine Steed that lasts for 8 seconds. Pretty good.
Okay, so here's what happened. I did click everything.
Yeah.
I had clicked everything. However, nothing that one of the things that I clicked did not count at all.
Yep. Awesome.
Oh no! Let fly!
All right, you ready to let fly?
Yeah. Heading over there.
All right. Okay, now I can get in the inconspicuous box. It took a second there. It shared cooldown for about a second or two. All right. Oh, interesting. I tried to speak in party chat, and I can't speak that language.
Oh. Good.
Let's just say some stuff out loud. Nope, can't speak. I'm trying to say hello. Can I say hello? Nope, can't say that. Can't say anything. All right, cool. I am non-lingual. Yeah. Didn't see that coming.
I know you're alive. The question is, are you useful?
I like this guy. You think this guy will like... Oh, God. I almost said bug out. I meant betray us at some point, but I did say bug out. Do you think this guy will betray us at some point?
This big guy?
Yeah.
I would say possibilities are high.
Yeah, I think they just might be.
Eliminating Zeb Paul's lackeys is but the first move. Blackmail will be the death blow.
All right. These quests worked yesterday. Last time we were here. Whenever that was.
I'm up here. This guy.
Oh,
Weird.
I came down to this one that's just like, hi, come on in, grab the scroll. I grabbed the scroll. And now I've moved on. That's some mighty fine killing.
death.
That's right. And then I showed up to provide the death tickle. Yeah, I mean, killing that guy took so much longer on the warrior than it did here on the pally. I know that Pally's whole thing is like this big snap of burst damage, but when you can have that burst damage window for like 15 seconds out of every 30, like the term burst starts to lose a bit of its meaning.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to AFK for the intervening, I don't know, 15, 13 seconds where you don't have cooldowns up. You're still doing something. All right.
Oh, nope, 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 not
Nope.
here.
Yep. Just immediately dismounted without any sort of parachute or anything. That's fine. Oh, one of these quests where they give you every single
No,
one
I'm
of
in
the
the wrong
rewards.
place with
Oh,
a
you
lot
flew
of
up
really
top.
angry
Careful.
guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stun them and run away.
Stun and run. I don't have any of my click casting stuff set up, so I cannot bop you. I'll try and lay on hands you,
Okay,
but you know.
Ignore them. Ignore them. Nope, it's fine. Ignore.
I don't even see them.
They're upstairs. They're just. I need to get further away.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good. Yeah, I slowed them, stunned them, and then ran away.
Yeah. Some of these quests, like, I like that they're doing this style of Suramar City stealth seer guy, but like it kind of loses its luster when you're able to just fly over their stupid heads. I'm not saying that they need to put
Yeah, not
flying
saying-
stealth
yep.
detectors or anything in. I'm not saying
Oh,
that at all.
I still need one guy slain.
Well, all right, run to him
Killed
and ping
someone
him.
while I was
Yeah, I
on
guess so. Run to him and ping him, and I'll end him like there is no tomorrow, and there won't be for him. Here? All right, cool. Okay.
Called him a dusty ancient.
Yeah, you're nothing but a dusty ancient. I wasn't sure I would like this, just getting random wings procs for like a little bit. I love it. It's so much better than I could have thought. This is perfect. Maybe everything should be like this. Avatar should just be a random proc. Nah. But this works.
You coming over here to kill this guy?
I was freeing these guys from the cage. Did you get credit? You're not on the quest.
So no.
Guess not.
Pretty safe soloing considering it just keeps recasting Healing Rain on me.
Yeah, true. That does seem to be the case. Huh. Oh, all right. Well, again, my my macros, my click casting is not set up correctly. I've targeted you. I mouse overed you. I hit a word of glory. It immediately went on me. Well, you know, I tried. I think this part's not shared because you were definitely in range for freeing those webbed prisoners, and it didn't work. I like this. I like any sort of not stealth mission, but like sneaky, like let's free some guys style mission. I'm a big fan of any of those. And that's what we have going on here. Setting the prisoners free. I am ready.
Wait, are your orders from Zivkal? Or a new Bazal? Who do you think, maggot?
Interesting. He didn't have a voice yesterday, but now he does. That's cool. I like his voice. I actually like all these creepy spider voices. They work. They do sound like creepy Spider-Man.
You can breathe.
Keep holding it for science.
If we're releasing them, why are they tied to the wagon?
Well,
What's
because
going
they're
on here?
it's a fake prisoner transport.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still seems
Half of the voice lines are in. Mira isn't talking. Mira's she's Dolly and Daughter, my best friends. They pull my wagons through dunes of sand.
what's the
Yes, she
postmaster
is.
doing here?
Ah.
Hey, you'll be back, right?
Hey, looking for work? Where there's risk, there's reward.
Okay, and we take the
Okay.
pheromone transmitter, emitter, whatever, and then we go meet up with. Is this the quest where we go meet up with? No, that's not quite it yet. We meet up with Jaina and Illyria, or Jaina. Anduin and Illyria in a couple of minutes here, and then hopefully the quest line doesn't just break immediately.
Yep.
They did have a patch today,
Yep.
That's why I'm
They
playing
had a couple
Paladin.
of patches in the last day, actually.
so maybe they fix that quest line.
Maybe one of them includes fixes.
Fixing a
to
broken
this.
quest line, that would be cool.
Yeah, maybe. I'm so happy to see that 12 of you are awake with us.
That's right, 13 right now. Although
Well,
maybe
no,
you're
I'm
one
one
of
of
us,
them.
13. All right, well,
Yeah.
you know what? 14 of them now. 15 of us are all here.
All right. All 80 of us are here.
That's right.
Appreciate you.
That's right.
We will have some more guides coming for alpha stuff. We would love to just be doing this full time.
Yeah.
This guy sounds like one of the trees from Valshara, but like with the modifier on his voice.
Yeah, it's like that underwater-ish, half underwater modifier on him, but he does sort of sound like a friendly tree guy. Very friendly
Yeah.
sounding evil spider. Gotta give him credit.
What? Okay, I was gonna say, can't remember what's happening here.
A pleasure to meet you. Ta-ta.
Okay.
It's about time.
All right, time to rub some dust on us. Man, there's a lot of smell-based quests in this zone. Pheromones here and there, everywhere. Pheromones.
Yeah.
We're in the realm of the stink bugs.
Do we want to pick up that other quest? I don't think we picked it up last time.
Yeah, we can go pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up. Mr. Sunflower.
Oh,
Oh.
wait.
Oh, God. Oh, I know this guy. Do you recognize this guy?
No.
He was in one of the digs that we do with our Niffin friends, and he was the guy who had webbed everybody, and he was having you do therapy for all of them. And he had you like trying to, yeah. These are very scared spiders. They're scared of, I don't know, themselves maybe? All right, I'm going to try talking to some more of Mr. Sunflower's patients. Oh, I'm tiny now. This rocks. I like this a lot.
Me too. Feels like I'm flying as I'm running. This is assault.
All right, I love the idea of a very. This is exactly my kind of like appreciation for Blizzard's humor, where you're doing therapy on a creepy bug because they're scared of you.
Let's go free this guy first.
Yeah, sure. The real quest.
No, this guy.
Only for the most loyal.
For the quest you were just doing.
Okay.
Our evolution.
There's a follow-up.
Oh my. I see. So we have to get rid of the torturer guy. He's north of here. Well, that won't be a problem.
Yeah, we can just go touch him up real quick.
Yep, I'm gonna beat him like a drum.
The zealots have pressed
Here he is. Right here.
their airships. We must show them the venom.
This guy's spooky looking. He's sort of a humanoid, but not exactly. Blasting him.
No iron weave tornado for you, whatever that is.
Whatever it is, you're not allowed. You're banned.
Yeah, whatever it is. No.
Oh, we should do this other quest while we're in the area. Turn off all
pick that
these
one up
Shade
already.
Heralds and pick up this other quest as well.
Against any threat we faced.
A lot of
Answer it.
Araxne.
extra class.
Laskin. Well, you know, they finally answered the question.
Complaining.
Can spiders be married? Apparently the answer is yes, because Claskin, what's the name? Claskin is Araxne's husband.
Okay.
Husbando.
Okay.
Waifu.
Uh-huh.
Are the old ones truly gone? Or do agents of the
Alright, turn this in.
That's right.
Oops. Made a true sight and then flew away.
Silken threads, I'm saved. Oh, I love when types of guys in a story will like do very like lame puns, you know, like in Pixar sodas when they're like, "Oh, pop my top." Yeah, I'm motioning for him to follow me.
It's not working.
I'm giving him the thumbs up. The coast is clear. You have to actually stop and give him the coast is clear.
I did.
Yeah, it's like a long cast, and then he follows you. Okay, so you have to make your way through here to the east, and you have to not get seen by any guards. And you have to not get too far from him. And you have to like lure him there without being seen by any guards. And he's worried that a spider woman is going to eat him, which who amongst us can't say the same? Yeah, many such cases. This quest is, I like the theme of it, and so I'm willing to overlook the indescribably awful gameplay because I like the basic message, which is that a spider woman will eat you if you're not careful.
Mm-hmm.
He's out of line of sight.
You know, sage wisdom to live by, really.
That's right. I think that's going in the feedback on the on this quest here. I like the basic message of this quest, so even though I found the gameplay to be indescribably awful, I'm still on board. I mean, all they have to do is make this an instant cast and make it not root you the entire time he's walking toward. Like, there's so many fixes for this. This quest could be good. It isn't, but it could be. You could steer him. You could just drive him like a vehicle. That would be the most obvious fix to me. You could maybe not have to guide him like 700,000 feet to where you're trying to get him to. Why am I having to walk him through like 15 football fields? Oh my god. Action-packed gameplay.
Yeah.
Is this his first day of being a spider? Why does he need me to tell him to walk forward 10 feet?
He ran away.
I'm killing his wife right now. Or something.
Oh, I lost mine.
You lost yours?
Yeah, I motioned for him to follow me again and... Whoa. Okay, I'm being zoned.
Oh no, he despawned. Oh god. Or he's behind the building now or something. I don't... Alright. I'm upset now.
Yeah, were we supposed to go behind the building? Oh,
I
no.
don't know. I just killed Araxne inside the
God.
building, so that doesn't make sense.
When you turn your camera a certain way in here, the whole place disappears.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Alright. Yep, we were supposed to go behind the building. It's fine. I got credit.
I don't understand. Maybe I missed something along the way here, but the one like tried to kill me, and then the other one had the exact same name and was like, "I'm so happy to see you, husbando," and then didn't try to eat him. Also, they keep calling everything a treat. Ah, what a treat! Oh, a delicious morsel. Oh, you look
What
so
are they,
delicious.
from Minnesota?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking here. I really thought that the last time we'd see a bunch of Minnesota style NPCs was the mole
Niffin?
men, the Niffin. Oh yeah, you know, and then
Where is this quest turn in?
up top, it's the
Oh,
the Illyria quest, hand in.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Hey, maybe it'll work this time. We can actually finish this zone this time. That'd be cool. Well, not this time. Oh, we tried. That's unfortunate. Maybe this is intended. Maybe you're not supposed. This feels like the final quest line, like what we're about to start right here, handing that in, is the final campaign quest of the entire expansion. And they didn't let us do the first one of the expansion, the initial one. So maybe they're gating the, saving the very final quest line of the expansion for live, just like they are with the first one. Maybe.
All right.
Let's hand in this. Let's see what this is.
And get whatever the follow-up is.
Talk to some citizens. Oh, I can do that. Greetings, citizen. Are you getting enough oxygen? Space Ghost Coast to Coast Marathon. It's the 30th anniversary of Space Ghost Coast to Coast. And Marathon has been playing on the Adult Swim YouTube channel for like the last 4 days. I cannot believe they have that many days of content of Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I assume there's some reruns in there. Or maybe it has ended. I don't know. Woo! Got him. You know what? I got a hammer of light here ready to rock. I gotta let it rip. Okay, we're done. Oh, hold on. This guy wants a piece too.
Does he?
He was coming right for us. He was menacingly heading right toward us. Yeah. Okay, we're handing in the voice of the people here, Vox Populi. And now we're going to get some potions. Somehow. Looks like they're down on the ground level here. Oh, now we get to see how the Morlocks live down here. We were, though apparently those disgusting evil spiders up top were the Eloi of this world. I thought it couldn't get lower than a bunch of evil, creepy spiders, but here we are. They were actually the exalted ones. Love that divine toll ring. Dong.
It is satisfying.
Oh, yeah.
I wish more abilities had, like, good sounds like that.
I was going to say the same thing. I think it's a hugely underrated component of gameplay or game design is, like, sound. The sound does so much to, like, create, basically, like, nostalgia. Like, I do get very nostalgic for
sound
that.
is a big part of the immersion.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
not even
absolutely.
kidding, like, the sound that abilities make. Not, I mean, yeah, okay, music in the zones too, but the sound that abilities make is really like what super interests me, I guess.
Absolutely. I mean, drop a little film theory 102 on you. You know, the sound is the main thing that creates emotional resonance in film and television. That's why horror movies, if you turn the sound off, they're not scary at all. Turn the sound on and they're like a nightmare, you know?
Mm.
Oh my god. I missed every hit. What happened? Oh, he's like unhittable or something? That's pretty cool. 100% chance to miss with everything, including my big million damage hit. Very nice. One more potion to pick up. Here we go. I found a ton of them over here. Dong. Are you able to hear the divine toll dong?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am.
It's so good. All right.
Okay.
The hand in is east of here, collecting a concoction. All right, now we kill 10 pale weave lashers and we can show off potions. Show off potions. Show off potions. What? That's not the word for the thing you mean. Drink them?
Nope, they want us to show them off to other people.
Okay.
To other
That seems
things.
boastful. Braggadocious.
Yeah, well, that's what they're asking us to do.
All right. I guess so.
I used it once, and it gave me 1 credit.
All right. It's optional. You don't have to be boastful about your potions.
Okay.
Yeah. This guy also just straight up is not a pale weave lasher. This guy is... Oh, pale weave lashers are like a faction of enemies. So, yes, he is. Okay, got it. Fair enough. I stand corrected. Here's 3 guys. Oh my god, back-to-back hammers of light. Woo! Well, that's 10 guys killed.
Okay.
All right, back to where we went. So that quest was pretty good. It took a minute and 10 seconds. That's not too bad.
Not a long time.
Not bad. And now we deliver some potions. Oh, and we deliver them one at a time to priests. Oh, And then I guess then we rescue the priests from guys, I guess. Let's see who we hand this off to. A priest, a paladin. They have what do you think? What classes would spiders have? I'm surprised they even have priests, but I guess that kind of makes sense.
Rogue.
You think spiders would have rogues?
Death Knight.
No. No. I do think spiders would have hunters. That makes sense.
Rogue, hunter.
Warrior. Every race has to have warriors.
Warrior.
All right, a spider shaman.
Mage.
What would their totems be? Balls of silk.
Oh, like the actual appearance of their totems?
Yeah, what would their totem look like?
Oh, they would probably be like individual spider web catchers, like, you know, dream catcher style, but spider webs.
I kind of like that.
On little posts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would the spider mount be for paladins, for spideridins?
Spideridins.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't even imagine a spider riding a mount. It's like when you get on a mount in game, like a buggy or whatever, and you're on your horse, and the horse is just standing on the buggy, and you're riding the horse. It's like that. That's all I can envision in my mind. It's a spider just
I think
T-pose
a
standing
spider's
on it.
mount would be a light web weaving that just sort of floats in the breeze.
Interesting.
You know, like magic carpet, but
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. Do you want to do this other quest? Trade partners to the
Yeah, why
east?
not?
Have you visited Memorial? It's a trade town to the southeast of here.
No?
Try some of Corby's barbecue while you're over there.
Okay.
That doesn't sound ominous at all. That doesn't sound
No.
straight out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Delicious, regular, non-human meat barbecue. Oh, hey. I've been here before. This is Loam Niffin. Ish.
Yeah, this is just straight up loam.
Yeah, that's it. Loam. Niffin are the race of guys. Yeah, this is Loam. All right. Cool. I liked Loam. Oh, it's Loam, but there are goblins here gambling.
Oh, good.
Well, goblins do
habit.
be loving that money.
Healthy habit.
Mm-hmm.
He just told me to come closer so he could get a whiff of me.
All right. These guys are always saying stuff like, you look like a tasty treat, and, you seem delicious. It's nice to meet you. And that's not concerning at all. All right, let's go talk to the goblin leader. Jenny Boombuckle. Man, they have some really dumb names for goblins. Fun, but you know, ridiculous. I love the Niffin. They're basically just people from Minnesota.
Got a contract with my name on it.
Yeah?
I don't know if that I agree with that.
All right.
For signing.
Could smell you a mile away.
Oh, yeah. He could smell me a mile away. All right, so I think we just have to kill guys. No, we have to do debugger hat net tests. Oh, so we use this to chain lightning all this stuff. Got it. Oh, it's on a cooldown. Why?
And your cooldown triggered my cooldown.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. Isn't that neat?
So cool. Is it doing it again?
Yep.
Hell yes. I love that.
Well, nope. Suddenly became up. Alright. It changed its mind. I zip-zappied the thing.
All right, cool. All right, I have to give credit to this zone. I think the side
It looks
quests in this
exactly
zone.
like Zerlek Cavern.
Well, parts of it do, yeah.
This part specifically.
Yes. A little bit different
The
colors,
fact that the
though.
Niffin are here.
I mean, I like the Niffin being here. It makes sense that the Niffin would be really, if this whole expansion is going to be underground, it makes sense that the Niffin would just be hanging out under the earth the whole time, and be our buds, you know, best buds underneath the earth.
Yeah, I did put mine on cooldown again that time.
Oh, cool.
It's just like it's doing it, and then.
And it's not shared, so that's good.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is? No, I'm done, and you're at 6, so no, it isn't.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Oh my god. This guy is not messing around.
We're fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I meant. That's what I had meant to say. Said I'm fine.
He's dead.
That's right. He did hit me for a lot of my health, though, all at once. But now I'm all right now. I need one more bush. What I was gonna say is, I actually think this zone's side quests not bad. I think they're probably the best of any of the zones.
This one is gonna be painful on launch.
This particular quest?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it just depends. If you're
This
able to
is
get
gonna
here before
be-
most people get to this particular zone, then it'll be like easy
Yes.
breezy like it just was. But if you're kind of
Sure,
lagging
but-
behind a little bit, nightmare. Completely
There's
impossible to
any
do.
sort of server problems, which Blizzard would never have, but if they did,
I mean, that's never happened before.
true.
But if they had a single server problem, then it would be bad. Okay, that just sort of
Exactly.
dead-ended. Hold on. Yep, follow-up quests back in here. Okay. Weird bit of a delay on that follow-up quest to be like handed out, because it just sort of seemed like this just ended unceremoniously, and usually
Oh, you
there's
mean
like
the
some kind of,
campaign?
well, usually there's some kind of wrap up.
Some sort of fanfare at the end.
Yeah.
Looking for work? Business is booming.
He only deals with the best, so he's here to deal with us.
That's right.
He's bringing
Well,
out
me,
the
yeah.
Hellmans and then also the best.
In addition to that terrible Hellman's, he's also bringing out anything else, which would then be the best because it's
The
in the room
best.
with Hellman's.
Hellmans is fine for making ranch dressing.
It's adequate. I am getting shredded.
You're fine, you're fine.
That's, again, what I had meant to say.
Yeah, you're fine.
If you could CC this...
I stunned it, but I can't do any other.
Well, we tried. All right, I'm going to hit him with my racial, my awful racial. Did it do anything? I don't know. I think we're supposed to do something in here. I think we're supposed to blast these nests with fire. That's it. Okay, click all the nests. Got it. Are those shared?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
I think
Yeah,
so.
we should.
They third. All right, great. Well, that's good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm having a straight up blast playing Rep Pally. Prop Pally, either way. But Rep Pally, slamming, loving it.
Where's the other nest?
I killed it. We walked past it on the way in. I didn't realize what we
Oh.
were supposed to be doing.
Gotcha.
Okay, that does seem like it was the end of the quest line. Hold on, let's see. Anything else? let's go see if there's any follow-up. Looks like no. Nope, no follow-up.
I like how this has like lights hanging everywhere. I think this is very cute.
Oh yeah, the strings of lights, those were in Loam, actually.
Yeah, but they're like more pronounced here.
Yeah, they're
This
definitely
place is, like, a bit-
fun.
This place is a bit more.
Goblin-y.
No, it's a bit more warm tone. The Niffin area is more like cool tones. It's like
Yeah.
gray and blue and stuff, and this area is like warm. And also they have these lights up here. Those are goblin lights, and they didn't
Oh
have
yeah,
those
these
in
are
Loam.
definitely goblin floodlights. They look pretty good.
What's this thing do?
I don't know. Oh, I see. It gave me negative charge, increasing damage done from your crits, but increases the damage you receive. And then this one's positively charged. I don't know what this area is. It seems like it's something. Maybe it's a PvP World Quest area. I mean, that seems like the most. Seems like it. Yeah. I think this is a PvP World Quest or something. There's one quest up to the north that we didn't do. Antifungal fire starter. You want to go do that?
There is?
Yeah.
Is that the one we couldn't get to work?
Invasive
Yeah.
fungal pods burned. Oh, you're right. Oh, then I guess we're done with the zone. We've done every single side
Yeah.
quest and the campaign
done.
broke. All right, well, that was pretty fun. I did enjoy Rep Pally a lot along the way. It is sort of an unceremonious end, but that's just the way it is, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, look, come over here. Check these
Meh.
out.
Yeah.
See, like, couldn't you see a spider like flapping along on this, like, but it would be like horizontal?
You're talking about what I'm pinging?
No, no.
Oh, you're talking about this
talking about
diaphanous
this.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely see that as a possibility. I mean,
Yeah,
okay,
just
so this
flapping
is something I've
along.
always thought about with like Naga. Like people have always wanted Naga to be a playable race, even though it's like completely unrealistic. Like, how are they going to wear armor? But then Drakthir came along, and they don't really wear armor. So like, I guess that's the answer to my stupid question about how Naga would wear armor. But like, what mount would Naga have? And the thing that always made sense to me was some sort of a clamshell.
Yeah.
Yeah, a flying bivalve.
Yeah.
Some sort of lobster mount, maybe, if they're like really spicy. And so, yeah, this sort of has a clamshell type of vibe, but a bit more spider webby, as you can see.
Yeah.
It's definitely cool looking. I do like how diaphanous and purple it is. There's just a bonus
Well,
objective
I think
here.
that's a wrap for these.
Yeah, it does seem like it.
Just happened.
There's a bonus objective here, but we don't need to do it. So we did this whole zone, and I didn't hit record right at the start of getting going, and obviously we dicked around and wasted a little bit of time on a couple of things, but all told, we're only at the 90-minute mark right now, so I think you're in and out of this zone, depending on how much of the final quest line is still yet to be found, since it's not working. Maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, if you do all the side
I
quests.
want to go try to investigate that quest again.
Yeah. I will say we started out, we were level 90 or 78. And I don't know about your XP, but I'm only about 60% of the way through level 79,
Yeah.
55 or 60. What am I
Yep.
at?
Same.
57%. So
I'm at 56%.
we did everything, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it. The math doesn't. It's not mathing yet. All right. So I'm in here with the quest that didn't work with the mushrooms that, or the fungal pods we're supposed to destroy, and they're not here. But what is here is this dumb idiot, Agaricus Festerbloom, and I'm gonna demolish him. and he's gone.
I'm just sort of wondering, like, is this the only cave, or
Yeah.
is there?
As the quest text says, duh cave.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, we looked
But
around.
maybe
We're
they
definitely
were
in the right
talking
area.
about-
And there's one entrance with one entrance with two sort of doors, two holes. And yeah, I don't know. This just isn't working. They're just not spawning here. And I mean, we can go back and look, but what's his name? Anduin and Illyria just aren't given the quest like a spider on the wall. They're just not given it. So I think we're done here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool looking zone though. I really like all that stuff off in the distance.
Yeah, the stuff that killed us last night.
Well, I don't like any of the stuff that killed
You
us
did
last
mention
night, but all
that.
the
Yeah, so we decided we wanted to take a look a little bit closer at some of the really beautiful sky art that's happening.
yeah,
in
the
here,
skybox, the
to which we
purple
were met with
spider web that I'm
instant
looking
death.
at right now. It is instant death. Yeah, I'm gonna go touch it and just show it off. Behold, instant death. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? It's not instant death now. Now it's just shoving me backwards constantly, rubber banding
Oh,
me.
good.
Very weird,
good.
but better than instant death. Yeah, I just kept having instant death last night. But I guess that's been fixed in the patch they did today.
Oh, good. I'm glad they're fixing the important stuff,
Well,
like flying into the skybox causing death instead of the quest or the campaign.
well, that's true, but you know they're unrelated. I'm gonna die. Yep, I just died. Instant death. Boom. Oh no, it didn't instantly kill me. It just teleported me. Oh, that's better. That's good. Cool.
Where did
So
it
if you
take you? Oh, you're way
it
down
dropped
there
me at the
now.
raid. Yeah, I tried to fly into the raid and it just dropped me at the entrance. So yesterday when I was trying to do this, it was instantly killing me, which is less good. But yeah, this ain't bad.
So Neruvar Palace is probably gonna be like just like the other palace that's under the sea. In Nazjatar.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think it does seem like Azshara's Eternal Palace. Yeah, I think that probably is going to be the most direct inspiration for Neruvar Palace, except instead of like water stuff and I don't know, fish.
No, there's water stuff outside. There's
Yeah,
like,
that's
literally
true.
Water stuff outside.
I mean, I'm
think
looking
it's
at
gonna
water
be
right
very
now.
similar.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe more spider webs instead of as many fish. That's all
Can you
I'm
fly
saying.
over it now?
Over what?
The raid.
No, that's what I was trying to do, and they kept catching me in their web and then dropping me outside the entrance instead of just murdering me like they were doing yesterday. Honestly,
I
even the
gotta look.
exterior of the
I
raid,
gotta look in there.
if you fly to the raid and actually look, this giant building right outside of it that I apparently am not allowed to ping, I'm not permitted to ping it.
I'm here, but did you?
It
look
looks like
inside?
a
It's pretty
spider.
cool inside.
Yeah, it's very cool inside, but if I try to go any further, I get captured and grounded. I do like it though. The hanging gardens and stuff, that's pretty cool. Oh, I just found a World Quest PvP type spot. I'm flying around a bit, looking at all the, seeing all the sights here. I like this city a lot. This is, Spider Mar City. I think that's what I'm going to wind up calling this place.
Is there any other class that you needed to try out today that you haven't tried before?
No, not at all. I've played all of them. And the only one that they really made any significant changes to in the last couple of days that I was interested in is Warrior, and I have already touched it a little bit. And I literally, like yesterday, I put out the video about Warrior. And of course, then they made a bunch of changes. Although I will say a lot of the changes that they made were things that were on my wish list. like that I specifically name checked, and I know how the pipelining in this game goes. They definitely didn't watch the video and make changes on my feedback in the next like
Well,
6
Laryl, you have
hours.
more influence than you think.
So I've been told, but
Yeah.
I do think that it's just more a symptom
Whatever
of
that
me wanting stuff at that they're also delivering.
We just want to let you guys know we don't have influence on game changes to our specific knowledge. We just appreciate the game and make content about it. We don't have anybody asking us our opinion
Yeah.
from Blizzard.
Yep. I could say with pretty good level of confidence that they don't care that much about players' opinions for specific class changes and tuning. Like, obviously, they like feedback. They love to say how much they love feedback. But, like, if you want Blood DK to be nerfed or buffed or whatever, that's not something that they care about.
I don't know if I would say they don't care. I would just say they, probably do their own calculations, and that's
Well,
ultimately
that's,
what
I
they
guess, more what I
rest
mean.
on.
It's specific nitty-gritty stuff, like you think that
I don't
vampiric
wanna
blood
assume that
cooldown
there's
should
no
be 2 minutes
care, I
instead of
just-
90 seconds. That's not, I think the mantra that I've always heard is that players are very good at determining what feels bad and very bad at coming up with solutions for it. I think it's kind of the philosophy that I've always
I think
heard.
that's kind of fair, though.
Absolutely, it is.
Like, we do know what feels bad because we're spending the
Yeah.
majority of our time playing it.
That's right.
See, there's a bunch of underwater stuff because there's like
Yes.
the stuff that's over here was on the staff for the Crucible raid in BFA,
Yeah.
and that stuff is all around this like
This
High
maddening
Hollows
deep
place.
area over to the east of where you are is very creepy and gross. And I kind of like it. It's kind of cool.
I like this area with all these hanging lanterns.
Yeah. This area
I
seems
am
to be a
glad that
very
we
level
can
80
fly right off the
area.
bat. I love being able to appreciate the whole zone. They think, I don't know, someone somewhere at Blizzard said that people don't appreciate the zones if they don't have to walk through them, and I think that that is just absolutely wrong because I appreciate the zone so much more when I can view it from above and zoom around it and look at every little thing quickly if I want to.
That was a big philosophy that they were touting from like Warlords of Draenor through Shadowlands basically, and it was just wrong. It was just philosophically wrong. It's hard to like, is it really possible for a philosophy to be wrong? But in this case, yes.
All right, we have a question, and
Yeah.
yes, we will.
Oh, 100%, yeah. I want a lot of transmogs and like collectibles and stuff, and I also think it'll just actually be kind of fun. Although I have to admit, the idea of like I'm gonna probably play a monk or a warrior, and like I definitely don't. Well, probably gonna play both. I don't need another monk or another warrior. I've leveled plenty in my more than I can ever play, and yet I'm gonna do another because I want them sweet collectibles. And I actually think the
Yeah.
game mode will be really fun. More fun than season 4.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to doing dungeons that we spent a lot of time in and are super familiar with, and just dungeons that we liked too,
Yep.
and raids that we liked that we felt were challenging at the time.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Heart of Fear. Like Heart of Fear was pretty spicy.
I can't remember if the video in which I
just-
said this is out yet or not, but like they really haven't done anything new with tank mechanic philosophy, like design of tank mechanics and raids in the 12 years since they made Mists of Pandaria. That was like a big sea change, like a huge change for tanks and like design of tank encounters in Mists of Pandaria. And then that was kind of the last time they ever really innovated on tanks.
Yeah.
And so it's pretty familiar, but it's also still like all mostly the same. So it'll be interesting to kind of go back and revisit some of that stuff and just see, is it as fun as I remember, especially doing it with like modern characters? Like maybe, I don't know. being able to dragon ride from level 10 and starting out with 36 slot bags is very nice. Like that alone will make it a pretty fun leveling experience, I think.
But not only that, the abilities that you get are just really interesting. Like they're definitely a step above
True.
Torghast powers. You know,
True.
you have things exploding out of you or dancing from mob to mob, or
Yeah.
like they're just so much more interesting than a lot of the additional effects that we've gotten from. Actually, you know what I think they're akin to? I think they're akin to corruption.
They are more
Corruption
like
pieces,
corruption,
yeah.
yeah. There's some stuff
Without
that oh
without
god.
big penalties like corruption, because corruption
Yeah.
had some really nasty penalties that made
Yeah.
them kind of unfun.
Well, some of them are just straight up like ultimate abilities from Heroes of the Storm or whatever. Like I cannot
Yeah.
remember the names of any of them, but there's the one that basically uh combines like chain lightning and blade storm. Like you turn into an orb of lightning and then chain lightning everything in a 30-yard radius. Like that's so much fun. And yeah, I really really like that one. But a lot of the powers are pretty cool. I'm sure people will figure out some interactions with them that, people hadn't noticed in the like couple day test. And that should be pretty fun too. There'll probably be like class balancing and or not class, but gym balancing as well that should make them kind of something to play around with. I didn't really care for Plunder Storm at all, but I did like how much effort they put into making Plunder Storm be balanced throughout, or at least trying to affect the balance throughout, because
All right, so I think that's gonna conclude what we're doing tonight. What do
Yeah,
we have
definitely.
next on the docket for videos?
I have one about. I have another one about time running Pandaria, like specifically tank relative strength in time running Pandaria. That'll be out like midday today.
And then we will play again if they make any big changes or open up the rest of the campaign on Alpha. We also are looking forward to a complete playthrough on the Alpha or Beta, whatever state it's in by the time they get to that. Because right now you can only just go to a zone and do it. And we want to do the full experience where it's, there's connective tissue between the zones so that we can do the full playthrough and level.
That's true, yeah. Like right now, it's very piecemeal. Right now, it's like eating a bunch of sides or whatever. And like I just kind of want to do the whole campaign. Maybe not in one actual sit down start to finish in the very like one sitting. Although maybe I think it'll probably, we were talking about this last night, maybe be like 8 to 10 hours full start to finish for the whole campaign if you're having to do all the side quests. If you're just doing the campaign, like right now to hit max level to be the right level for each of the zones, it seems like you need to do basically all of the side quests in every single zone. But if you're just doing the campaign start to finish and they wind up rebalancing XP so that that's like a fine option, you might actually get through the whole campaign in like 5 or 6 hours, which is pretty fast. I'm sure that for different sets of people that's a good or a bad thing. My thought process is like, sick, I can get through the campaign on like 6 characters in the first weekend. That's great, very good. And then for people who are playing more casually and want to actually like get their money's worth out of a new expansion, because doing the campaign is like the extent of their content experience, they probably would be unhappy with it being that fast. I would be okay with it being that fast, and then there's side content that you can do that's there for people who are looking for like a single player story, and not there for people who are just trying to rush as many characters to max level as possible to do like Mythic Plus and stuff. I think that kind of would fit the balance for everybody, but as I said, right now it is kind of tuned so that you have to do everything in every zone to hit max level. It seems like, and that's less great. But we've been down that road before. We were there in
It's also just
Shadowlands and
tricky,
BFA.
because
So
what if one of those quest lines doesn't work on launch and then you can't get any of the connective stuff that it leads to.
Absolutely,
You
we
know,
had
those
that
cycles.
exact issue happen in Shadowlands in Bastion, and yeah, that would be a real problem. So, give players a lot of extra wiggle room. There's also some stuff that just is not available for testing in the alpha, like some of the quests that might wind up actually giving a huge amount of XP. We don't know. Take you into dungeons. That's something they said they want to do in every zone, is have quests that send you into dungeons because of the existence of follower dungeons. And so, like, not being able to test those, I have no idea how much XP those give. They might give half a level or a whole level, in which case that completely changes the calculus of everything. Or they might give one quest worth of XP and take 30 minutes to do a dungeon, and that also would change how fast everything goes.
Yeah. All right, I think that's as good a place as.
I'll answer that question. I think Brewmaster feels quite a lot better in the War Within. I think both of the hero talent sets for Brewmaster are pretty offensive. They have a lot of defensive value as well, but they really add a lot of damage. And so I have seen them nerfing monk damage. I mean, just straight up nerfing monk damage on retail via hotfix in the last week. And then also they're like taking away Bone Dust Brew and giving a straight defensive passive, taking away some other offensive stuff and giving straight defensive passives. And that's okay. But it does sort of seem like they're giving Monk, which is right now this incredibly complex tank, like so much more complex than any other tank has ever been, and not comparably rewarding. Super high effort, super hard work, pretty good damage. Total mismatch. And they're looking at that, and they came out with these hero talents that give us these massive buffs that'll push it up to the level of like super hard work, super high damage, where the risk and reward kind of balance each other out. And then they're nerfing the damage so that, like, I don't know if they're going to balance out or not. We haven't seen what they've done with some of the high performing damage tanks right now, which would be Blood DK and Vengeance Demon Hunter. Vengeance Demon Hunter does seem like it's getting nerfed, and Blood DK, they have changed the class tree in a way that I actually felt was more like a buff than a nerf. The capstones for new Blood DK or for new DK class tree are terrible for the most part, but the stuff in the middle of the tree is the old capstones. So they basically just gave Blood DK like their old power for much cheaper now, and then you have a lot more freedom. So I think DK might be better, but they haven't made any changes to the DK class or the DK spec tree for Blood. And they said that's kind of next on the agenda for them, so I would expect that to probably come along next week. And that could be anything. That could be good, that could be bad, who knows. Right now, Blood is insanely strong, but it only takes like 1 week of changes to completely flip that upside down. And I feel the same way about Brewmaster. I like the design. I think it's fun. I still think it's a lot more complex than it probably needs to be, but they're looking into it. They've done a really good job with Windwalker of making that feel a lot less unnecessarily complicated and like really fun and strong and rewarding while actually being simple again. I'm hopeful they do the same for Brewmaster. I definitely think it's possible. All they really need to do is copy the Windwalker design and it would work super well. All right, I think that wraps it up for us for tonight. Thank you so much for everybody for watching. We're definitely going to be around more. We'll probably do some stuff in the time running Pandaria on stream. I think that would be fun. And we'll probably do more. I mean, I'm sure we'll do more alpha stuff whenever there's more alpha stuff to kind of look at and talk about and think about.
And stay tuned for the WoW remix video that we are
that's right.
Pushing live today.
Yeah, we got a WoW remix tank video coming live a little while later on today. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for us. I'm gonna land. Find us somewhere that's safe to land. Oh, this buggy town. Cool. All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Have a good night.
Bye.